Morning, welcome to day 6, the hopefully last day of this week. Oh, Jesus. So we've already collected. Unfortunately, I couldn't record any of the collection because it's from the HMRC. So I don't know obviously what documents they are. There was just like 50 boxes or something like that that I had to put on board. These are all going to Warrington, thankfully, with City Sprint as well. I rang them. I wanted to get to the collection before I rang them, just in case it was like a full van, but thankfully it's not. So I've rang City Sprint, said to them I've got half a van. Anything comes through, let us know. City Sprint have came through again. We're going to Manchester. Where's this guy? So we're going to Manchester as well. So it's going to turn out to be an okay little day. I hope anyway. One of the things I want to try and realise and check is where is better to get work from. Is it going to be Manchester or is it going to be Warrington? I'm thinking about heading to Manchester first, if I'm honest, and try like the Warrington / Liverpool area first. But I need some fuel, not just for the van but for myself. So it'll be a couple of cans of Monster and some fuel. I did try and go to a Tesco Express, which very annoyingly I got there and it was like card only. Right, that's perfect. So punked my card in the machine. Sorry, the card's not working. It's a brand new card. I've used it I've used it a couple of times. But yeah, all of their systems were down. You could see like the frustration on the forecourt where people were just saying, "Oh, like, oh, but I'm going somewhere else." You could see the frustration. So I just decided, look, yeah, shove this. I've still got obviously quarter of a tank left, so I can either get something on the way down or just stop at whatever fuel stations next. I do prefer a Shell garage over every other. It's just because I have the Shell app, and obviously I gain points over a certain time. So it's nice to gather your points and then be able to spend it on something like getting fuel off or anything like that. So yeah, right, we're gonna head on the road and we're gonna go to this next collection. Again, I won't be able to record because wherever it is, I think this is a Crown Court prosecution place. So yeah, I can't record there either. Brilliant. But I'll show you a picture of what's in the back of the van when everything's loaded. If you're liking the content so far, guys, please do me that solid. Drop the subscribe button and drop a like and a comment. It'd be really appreciative. We're trying to push for 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and that would be really appreciative if you guys could help out. So thanks very much. Back to the video. So that is the other collection done for City Sprint. It was 6 office chairs, so they went in straight away. Woo! Well, thank God for that. That is them 6 chairs delivered. So we are now continuing on to our next drop, which is going to be, let's have a look on the maps real quick. It's 38 minutes away, which is perfect. So yeah, we're doing a good day of the day. Can't wait to see the weekly totals, which I'll do that video on Saturday, where you'll probably see us sitting down in my kitchen or living room, and I'll do a recap of the week, where I've made the money, what apps I've made the money from, my expenditure as well. So yeah, God, it's a hot day of the day. It's 24 degrees and I had to pick a van without aircon. God. Right, but that's just heading off to my next drop. Again, 37 minutes, so I'll drop turn the camera back on when we've dropped off, or if we've got another job. But I'm going to ring City Sprint now, tell them that job's done, dusted, and hopefully they can get me something going back home. So it's time to sit in the shade and relax. I've got the laptop open on the CX, chucking a couple of bids in to see if there's anything to take us back up north. Currently I'm in Warrington, so it'll be nice to get back up north on a Friday. We're not doing too bad already today. The only one thing I'm really gutted about is I went for fuel earlier on and I asked for a receipt. In that instance when he gave us, offered us for the free coffee, and I was buzzing about the coffee, and I said to myself, yeah, I'll take it, like not me, but I'll take it for the gentleman behind us. I forgot to pick up my receipt. Absolutely wounded. So I think it's about time I got a fuel card, because obviously everything off there is statements, isn't it? So it's gonna work out better for me trying to get a fuel card than keep on trying to remember to get receipts. Again, I've got a memory like a fish, so yeah, I think that's gonna be best for me. So if anyone has any recommendations for fuel cards, please pop it down below so I can have a look into them and then hopefully get signed up to them as well. So I'll come back to you if I have a job, or if I've got, or anything pops up. Again, I'm on City Sprint, I brand City Sprint as well, so if City Sprint come back to us, if Royal Mail come back to us, then happy days. That job for Royal Mail, which was dropping off all the boxes, it was meant to be forklift on and forklift off. So I basically rang them at the end and said, look, like, the customer's not happy. Obviously it's not my fault, it's theirs. Customer's not happy, and I'm not too happy, if I'm completely honest. I've had to handball on and handball off, where normally there's a charge for that, so ended up sorting us out and shoved another tenner on it, which isn't too bad. So I think that job turned out to be 140 quid for Royal Mail. And then obviously I had a City Sprint job, which was £81.63. So it's not too bad so far. But yeah, I'll come back to you when I have a job, and then we'll see where we end up on a Friday night, which is hopefully home. So we have been here for a very long time and there's nothing. I've bidded on absolute everything. Everyone wants it for nothing, and that's a bit nah. So thing is, and my only problem is, I was really actually happy to stay out the night in case I got somewhere, like a job somewhere, but I need to be home. I've got a private job on in the morning, so I'm a little bit, I do not want to drive all the way home. 3 hours home. I don't want to drive back empty. Hopefully something, I mean, I'm going to go for some food. I'm going to go for some food, and then where the fuck is my sunglasses? I'm the worst person. Oh, there we go. Right. I don't want to drive home early. I don't want to drive home empty. But it's 3 hours. So we've got a bit of a problem here. I really hope that City Sprint or something or someone comes through. I'll have a little look on CX when I get McDonald's. Again, coming home early, why do I keep saying early? Coming home empty is a disaster. There's a couple of bids which were actually going to Newcastle. So I literally chucked in some like really like cheap bids just so I wasn't going back empty. Still, not even a bite. Not even a nibble. But what can you do? I even bid it on a multi-drop job. I hate multi-drop. Oh, you've been pulled over for something, lad. but oh my god. The thing is, today actually hasn't been that bad. We've only done 2 jobs. We've made just shy of target. So it's not being bad. Again, it's just the driving back with nothing. And it's a 3-hour drive home, and I think it's like 160 mile. But that is just cutting into the profit well and truly. So the plan is to go for some food, see if there is anything else about. If there is, then happy days. If there isn't, I'm going to have to drive back because I've got my own customer job in the morning. So, evening. So, you're catching us nearly home. I'm actually not that far away, to be honest. I think I am about an hour away. I had to stop, get some air in the tyres, so I've also put that on the list. So, done 2 jobs today. One was Royal Mail and one was City Sprint. Who was the driver? So Royal Mail ended up being £140 because of waiting time. City Sprint ended out at £81.63, giving a total today of £221.63. Not a bad day, quite good. I did fuel up at the start, so that was £98.21, but that was with 2 cans of Monster on there as well, so not bad. I put £1 down for air, because I've had to get air while I was on the road. I haven't got one of those blow up things yet. It's on my purchase list ready to get. So it was £1 for the air at the service station, and then I went for food as a McDonald's, and it somehow cost us £12.92. Not bad. I'm just keeping that on there, but I'm actually getting that money back because I put a complaint in with the McDonald's app because it was just disgusting. Everything was cold, everything was just dirty, but cold, absolutely everything was cold. So obviously total expenditure today was £112.13. That totals out, after everything's paid, that I made £109.50 profit today. Not a bad day, if I'm honest. Obviously I'm going to get, when I get back to my personal job tomorrow, I'm still going to have half a tank of fuel again, which hopefully that'll probably last us obviously all weekend. I'll probably be on, do a personal job tomorrow, and then I will go on GoPuff, and then I'll probably do GoPuff on Sunday as well if I can't find any jobs elsewhere. So I think we're tallying up to be a quite good week. We're going to probably, I'm not going to add up the figures. I'm going to literally add up like the full week on the video, so I'm getting like, I know the same time as you know, in a sense, or the same day that you guys know. So we've got to see obviously how things go. A lot of the jobs, this is not money that I've technically earned or been given, because obviously again, like working for City Sprint and working for the CX, there's a waiting time for you to get your money. But obviously this is going to be the days that I do the jobs and things like that. I'm just putting them down as if I'm getting paid them this week, even though it's like a week behind. Sometimes obviously CX is a lot longer. So yeah, not a bad day I suppose. Quite happy with that, and then we'll see how tomorrow goes, doing my private job and then doing GoPuff, and then that's when I get to sit down tomorrow night, relax, do all the figures for the full week, and let you guys know what I've made in well, it's going to be 6 days, because obviously I took Wednesday off, but in a full week basically. Right, well that's me. Obviously I'm going to enjoy the rest of my drive home. So I'll see you all tomorrow and we'll get the figures.